Global tensions between powerful nations continue to draw the world's attention, yet voices calling for peace remain just as strong. In his latest remarks, Pope Leo urged the United States and Iran to continue peace talks, emphasizing that war does not only destroy soldiers, but also deeply harm civilians, children, women, and the elderly. His message, which prioritizes dialogue over conflict, has sparked wide debate, especially following strong criticism from Donald Trump. However, as disagreements grow louder, the Pope continues to deliver a consistent message: peace remains the only lasting solution. Pope Leo has called on the United States and Iran to continue peace talks aimed at ending the war, saying that the conflict has left many Iranian civilians in suffering, sorrow, and extreme fear. He explained that the consequences of war do not affect soldiers only, but especially civilians, children, women, and the elderly who have nothing to do with the causes of the conflict. He said that attacks, instability, and the loss of loved ones have made the lives of many people extremely difficult, with some losing their homes and others losing hope for the future. Pope Leo's remarks come after a serious disagreement between him and former U.S. President Donald Trump. The former head of state made strong statements, accusing the Pope of overlooking U.S. and Israeli military actions that took place in Iran. Trump said that the Pope does not fully understand international security issues and that his words could make the situation worse. However, Pope Leo did not respond with harsh language. Instead, he chose a path of calm and dialogue. In his remarks, he repeatedly emphasized that peace is the only way to achieve lasting global stability. He said, "I strongly support the continuation of peace talks, and I encourage all parties, whether the United States, Iran, or other countries involved in these issues, to do everything possible to promote peace. We must eliminate the dangers of war and prioritize respect for international law." He made these comments during a press briefing aboard a flight returning to Rome after a multi-day visit to 4 African countries. During that trip, he met various leaders, religious figures, and ordinary citizens, where he witnessed firsthand the effects of war and poverty on people's lives. He added, "As a shepherd of the people, I cannot support war. War never provides lasting solutions. Instead, it worsens problems. I call on everyone to invest their efforts in finding solutions rooted in a culture of peace, solutions based on dialogue, respect, and mutual understanding." Pope Leo also stressed that even when countries have deep disagreements, dialogue is always a better path than military force. He said that history has shown that many wars eventually ended through negotiations, but they left deep scars on people. He gave examples of countries that have experienced severe conflicts, noting that over time they realized peace was the only solution. According to him, this should serve as a lesson for all countries currently in conflict. During the same interview, Pope Leo mentioned a photo that deeply touched him. The image shows a Muslim child from Lebanon holding a sign that reads "Welcome Pope Leo" during his visit to the country last year. He said the photo reminds him that even though the world may be full of division, hatred, and war, there is still hope in people's hearts, especially in children. That child, he said, is a symbol that people of all backgrounds, regardless of religion or origin, can live together in peace. He said, "When I look at that photo, I see hope. I see that it is possible to build a world full of love, where people reject war and choose peace." He concluded by urging world leaders to make decisions that serve the good of all people, not just political interests. He reminded them that behind every decision they make, there are real human lives affected. In his final words, Pope Leo said, "Peace is not an impossible dream. It is something we can achieve if we come together, agree to dialogue, and respect one another." His message continues to spread around the world, supporting those who believe that dialogue is the path to lasting peace, rather than the use of force and endless war. Pope Leo said that he was not seeking a dispute with Donald Trump when he criticized those who use force and spend billions on wars. This statement came at the beginning of the week. The Pope explained that the comments he made after a disagreement with Trump had actually been written 2 weeks earlier, long before he spoke about me. However, the way things unfolded made it seem like I was trying to exchange words with the head of state, which was not at all my intention, he told journalists while on a plane. He was heading to Angola on Saturday. On Monday, Trump launched strong criticism against this American-born Pope, who has also been criticizing U.S. and Israeli military actions in Iran, saying it is a danger to subscribe to this channel. The New Africa Report, so you can get a lot of amazing and surprising news. Thank you very much. Bye.